Welcome to Just to Have podcast, where we discuss science and tools to help you become the healthiest version of yourself. Hello, my friend. In this episode, I want to talk about how we can protect our heart from damage, improve our relationships, counteract our negative beliefs, and do something good for the world. And because I love to be efficient, we're going to do all of this at once. So everything combined in one simple tool. Before we start, if you enjoy this podcast, I would love to hear from you. Your feedback really helps me to make this podcast even better. So leave a review, hit the subscribe button, and share it with someone you think would benefit from this. Every listen, every comment, and every share really counts, and it helps me to grow this podcast. I really appreciate you, and thank you for being part of this journey. Now let's dive into it. Okay, there's one simple thing I'm doing that makes me and everyone around me a little bit happier. I'm going to share this with you, but before I want to ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why it feels so good if you give someone a present? Okay, so imagine you give someone a present and the person is packing out a present and is so happy and loves the present. Well, what does this do with you? You suddenly also feel happy, right? Why is that? Well, there's a logical neuroscientific explanation to this. We have a built-in mechanism that rewards us if we do good things for others. So you have something called mirror neurons. And what they do is basically they mirror the emotion of the person you're seeing. So if the person is happy, then they will activate a neuronal circuit which mirrors this emotion, and you will also get happy. And there's also something else happening in the body if you give. And what is happening is that your body will release the love hormone, oxytocin. And this is not only good for your relationship, but it's literally good for your heart. Because what it does, it reduces the stress hormone, cortisol, and it also relaxes your blood vessels. Therefore, it lowers blood pressure, which is really good for your heart and for your blood vessels. And it is a prevention for all the heart diseases and cardiovascular diseases that come along with high blood pressure and stress. And what is also interesting, giving increases actually your lifespan. So it's good for longevity. There was a study done in 2013 where they found that people who helped others had a lower risk of death over 5 years compared to those who didn't, even after controlling for other health factors. So people who give have a longer life, have lower risk of dying actually. So how can we implement this in your life? What am I actually doing? I'm not running around and giving presents all the time to everyone that I'm seeing. But when I'm outside and I'm, let's say, in the metro station or wherever, it doesn't matter. They could be strangers. It could be strangers. It could be people that you know. And you see something that you like and you think, oh, they have really nice hair. Or you think, oh, I really love their shoes. I just go up to them and I tell them. I'm thinking of it anyway in my mind. And I know that the people will appreciate if I tell them the compliment, which I really think. Don't do it with things you don't really think. Like, don't make compliments, fake compliments. Don't do that. But if you see something that you like, Tell them. Even if it's random and even if it's a stranger, it doesn't matter. You know why? Because every person reacts the same. They are very happy. And a lot of times they will just start smiling and they will just start a conversation with you, and they are so happy that you recognize it, that immediately it will make you happy as well because of the mirror neurons. So it's not only spreading love to everyone around you and making them happier, but actually it reflects back on you. So yeah, that's a little thing that I'm doing, and I'm trying to do this all the time when I see something that I think is beautiful or that I really like about somebody else. So I always try to tell them if they're not too far away. There's one story I have to tell you. I was in Spain with a couple of friends and we were having dinner. It was summertime and it was outside. And there were three really beautiful elderly women that I saw across the street. And you have to imagine we are sitting on a table having our food, and I saw these women and I wanted to tell them that they were looking beautiful. So they were a bit far, so they were across the street, so I shouted, "You look beautiful!" And my friend who was sitting across from me, she was so frightened that she just lost her fork. Yeah, I didn't warn her. It came out of nowhere and I think she was shocked. There's one other thing that I'm doing, which I feel like it's a shortcut to counteract negative beliefs. Let's say you think you're not worthy of being listened to. Everyone is telling you, okay, to counteract negative beliefs, you have to do affirmations and write them down, read them to yourself every day. Things like, I am worthy of everything that I desire. I am worthy to be listened to. Things like that. And now what I found, we all have people in our lives where we would say these things to them because we really believe it. So most likely it's people that you like or that you love, that you think they are worthy, their opinions are worthy, they mean the world to you, they deserve of everything that they desire. But, we never tell them. Even though we think it and for us it's obvious, we never tell them. But you know what's interesting? If you do tell them all these beautiful things, not only will they reflect their happiness back to you, you will also start to believe these things about yourself. That's what I found out. And I don't really have an explanation for this. I have a theory, and it is, if you really want to learn something, you kind of have to explain this thing to someone else to really get into it and to really learn it and to really understand it, right? So the thing is, if you tell someone else all these beautiful things that you really believe that they are worthy, that they deserve everything, if you tell them these things, your body kind of feels like, okay, she is telling this person X, Y, and Z, so she must have figured it out and understood that this is also true for herself. So it's kind of like subconsciously your body assumes that you already understood that you have all of these values, because if you haven't understood it yourself, you wouldn't be able to tell somebody else. Do you know what I mean? So this is really an interesting shortcut to negative beliefs, and it really works for me. You can let me know if it works for you. But nevertheless, it's also a beautiful way to just spread love with things that you truly believe about other people. So in the sense of spreading some love, I think you're a beautiful creature. You are worthy. I believe in you, and you deserve whatever you want in your life. Thank you very much for listening. And let me know in the comments if you liked it, if this was helpful, and if you try the things out that I'm talking about here. Let me know if it works for you. And yeah, until next time, my friend. Bye-bye for now.